YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into my channel. For those of you that are returning subscribers, you already know the drill. Thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you that are brand new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click on that notification bell. Today is part 4 of the Great Summer Cheapie series, and today I've got another great summer cheapie, and that is Lacoste L'Homme Intense. So let's first start off with the presentation and take a look at this bottle. I'm a little colorblind, so I'm gonna just bet that it's navy. This is what the bottle looks like. It's just a nice square bottle, nothing crazy, nothing to run home to. And then we got the cap with the Lacoste on the cap. Atomizer matches as well. We got the chrome finish at the front. It's a nice matte bottle. This actually looks pretty good in the collection. Now, although I am putting this on the summer cheapie list, this I feel is more appropriate in the springtime. It can be a transitional seasonal fragrance from that spring to summertime, and even on those colder days during the summer. I wouldn't recommend wearing this one in the high heat. If I wear this in the high summer heat, to just be easy on the trigger. So let's go into the notes on this fragrance, and I'm going to put that somewhere on the screen here. We got quite a few for this one. I'm going to go ahead and spray this one on a tester strip so we can get an idea of what the opening is like and take a look at what the sprayer and distribution is. So here we go. Bam, bam. It's pretty good distribution on this atomizer. Right off of the bat, I do pick up some lemon. The orange is there. And the grapefruit. The rhubarb is a little bit of a strange note in my opinion that's used in fragrances, but I do pick that up in the top. It's to my understanding, rhubarb is a vegetable. I've seen it in the store. If you don't know what it smells like, try smelling it. I can definitely smell it here. In the mid, we do have notes like ginger, jasmine, pepper, pineapple, and almond. There is a little bit of a bitterness as this is starting to transition into the mid. It's almost like a cherry bitterness that's associated with the note of almond. This is a pretty good transitioning fragrance. And then you have somewhat of a backdrop of dryness. It's a dry woodiness, and I believe that comes from the Akigala wood. And basically what Akigala wood is, it's like a patchouli, pepper, and agarwood blend. So agarwood, aka oud, but it's definitely by no means an oud. I do kind of catch a little bit of a patchouli. It's very peppery. I do catch the pepper and the ginger. So right to my nose at this point of the fragrance, and we're only within the first 30 seconds of the fragrance, I get the rhubarb, I get a little bit of lemon, I get a little bit of bitterness from that almond. Hardly any sweetness. This is more like a bitter fragrance, if you will. It's citrusy, it's fruity. I still do pick up some citruses. Grapefruit, orange, and lemon are blended very well in this fragrance, so it's not like one citrus. I can't say it's like this citrus or that citrus. It's all blended in very well. Pineapple is a note in the mid, and I believe I am picking that up very, very slightly. I can definitely tell without even looking at the notes that there is vetiver in this fragrance, and vetiver is kind of that, I do relate to that dryness note, that woody dryness. And if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not, cedar is also present. There is a little bit of vanilla here, which gives it just a very, very ever so slight sweetness. So this by no means is a sweet fragrance, and there is some amber in there in the very, very backdrop of this fragrance. Excuse me, I can't talk today. All in all, I think this is a great one for the summertime. I would just be careful on the sprayer, because although I do think that this is appropriate for the summertime, I think it's more appropriate for the colder summer days. I wouldn't necessarily reach this for the high heat summertime. I would maybe recommend going for the L'Homme, Lacoste L'Homme Original, rather than this one. This one is perfect for the spring, however, and that transitional phase between spring and summer. Now, I know this is a summer list, so this still can be applied during the summer. Just maybe in the nighttime, or maybe when it's a little bit cooler. Otherwise, even if during the summertime, I still think you can get away with this one, just making sure we're not over applying here. In regards to pricing, fellas, this is under $50 okay? Sometimes under $40. I'm pretty sure you can find this for anywhere up from $32 to $45 at the time of making this video. So as far as my checklist goes for summer Cheapie fragrances, this has to be under $50, and this absolutely passes that test. So for under $40, I definitely think that this is a fragrance worth at least checking out. As far as projection, longevity, unfortunately, for whatever reason, Lacoste never seemed to perform very well on my skin in general. However, with that in mind, this one is one of the better performers on my skin. So please take that with a grain of salt, because although it might perform on me, it might not on you. However, I can at least say that this is guaranteed to give me 4 to 6 hours, and I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that this will do the same for you. Projection is only about an hour to an hour and a half on this one. However, when we're in the realm of this category, fragrances, which is summer, fresh, this is pretty much the general terms that these come with, is that you're not gonna expect something, you should not expect something rather, that's gonna just be an absolute nuclear bomb, and you don't want that to be the case either. So, guys, thank you so much for staying tuned. Thank you for making it to day 4. And like I said, if you're not already subscribed, I'm gonna tell you one more time, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video half as much as I enjoyed making it for y'all. As always, love you.